Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Calculated Shots. It's yours truly, Smooth, at your disposal. So I just want to talk about player props versus team picks. Team picks versus player props. Just like most things in life, they have pros and cons. Cause and some people asking me, well, bro, how come you don't so much talk about player props? Which I will get into that for y'all. I'm also have a little explanation on prize picks for y'all. Even though right now I'm on the hard rock. Hard rock got me. I'm into these team bets. Me personally, that's my forte. And I'll explain why. So, excuse me. So, team picks versus player props. With player props, you're going at the mentality. You're looking at it with the mentality of, okay, this one person I need to go off. You know, this is all he has to do is show up and does what he normally does. He averages 26.7. They only want him over 25.5 points. All he needs to do is show up and do what he normally does on a regular night-to-night basis. So with that, now logically I got to look into the team he's going against. I got to look at where they rank defensively. Is this a great defensive team? Are they in the top 10 defensively? Do they move their feet? You know, when he slashed to the rim, is it going to be one-on-ones, or does this team clamp down and play help defense and all that? That doesn't matter. You can even look up what the field goal percentage the other team gives up. Some teams give it wide open, where your star player you betting on to go over points, yeah, he probably going to have a field day because ain't nobody clamping over there. They don't care about defense. So you got to look up statistics like that with player props. I like to look up they have the last 5 on there with prospects. I like to look up the last 10 games, how they're performing, their field goal percentage, the last 10, their points per game. If you're looking at assists, obviously assists per game or rebounds per game. I like to look at the last 10 as a broad total instead of the 5 they have you look at. The last 10 is more important to me. Are they in a groove right now scoring, like to where every night within this 10 game span they doing their thing? Or is it just 5 games? They kind of caught the groove. The last 3 is like 10 games give you a better view. So player props, and another thing about the player props I'm iffy on, and why I just can't, if I had to put one over the other, I can't put it over team picks, because so with player props, you obviously have to know if the player's injured, you miss it on ticket, might push if he's out, you find out last second or whatever, but you have to know if the player's playing or not. But one thing that will never be shown on the injury report is the person being a human being. Meaning, if that man got into it with his old lady or the mother of his kids, huge argument, a couple hours before, he ain't even mentally in the game, none of that's going to be on the injury report. This man already at the top of the mountain, getting paid millions, even if he's a star or just an all-star. Don't even got to be a superstar, all-star or third scoring option in the NBA. Man, this man getting paid 20s and 30s and 40 millions and up $100 million. This man not even mentally there for this game. He don't care about hitting his stat line tonight. He averaging 28. He care about showing up, doing what he supposed to do. He not putting that extra in. He don't care. He just got into it with his old lady and all that. That's all in his mind. And he got a bad attitude and he feeling down on himself. Or, you know, some of these dudes got to play and they're sick. You know, they got the flu. They just got to play. They getting paid. That's an obligation. It's not enough for they hit any kind of report for them to sit out, so they got to play. You think they giving 110% and they got flu-like symptoms, man, getting paid millions of dollars? No. So now you're relying on human effort despite the circumstances that they're going through that we don't know about, that will never be on the injury report. With team picks, you're relying on college basketball, this 11, 12-man rotation, however many players play in that game for whatever roster. You're relying on that rotation of players. So if one player is maybe going through some of the things I said, you know, not feeling when I'm mentally there, having a bad game, bad shooting, getting in the shooting slump, guess what? You got 9, 10, 11 other guys in that rotation that can carry that one, and it's very hard, unless you're like a LeBron or it's very hard for one player to sway a game either which way. It's very hard, and it becomes rare. It's only a few guys on teams in the NBA and college level that can do that. So when you're looking at it in a general view, I feel more comfortable going with the statistically better team that might have some momentum, the team that might, the team that might be on a 4-game winning streak at home, statistically better than the other team that is away. So they have momentum. They're statistically better on paper. You know, and with player props, you're relying on that one individual player to do what he's supposed to do every night, but it's not regarding certain other things that we'll never know. With team ball and team picks, whether it's soccer, NHL that I'm into, college basketball, NBA, NFL, majority of the time, the team that's better on paper, the team that has momentum better on paper, playing better ball at the time, should win. And even if one player is having an off game, unless it's just a caliber of a rare elk, you know, man, a lot of the time you have to go with that team that's better, so statistically better, and with a play, that element of it isn't in player props. That's all I'm saying. So, you know, that's why I'm more comfortable with team play, and that's why I do a little more on it. But I do got something for y'all, so stay tuned. Little prize picks walkthrough for y'all. Yeah, so for you prize picks people, I just wanted to show y'all what one of my entries will look like. I got some NBA on this. This is actually straight NBA. I got Trae Young over 22.5 points, so 23. He averages around right up under 26. So Kevin Huerter right here, points, rebounds, and assists. He been hot, points, rebounds, and assists his last 5, averaging around 22 point-ish, and that's pretty good. So Donovan Mitchell, you know, he'll score 30, 35, 40 alone, but points, rebounds, and assists, he been doing his thing the last 5 and scoring the last 10. Draymond Green fantasy score, which, you know, that's going off everything, your defense, your offense. He's a player. I like him over fantasy score pretty often. Cam Thomas, I expect him to have a big scoring game against Golden State, which will affect his fantasy score a lot. And Stephen Curry, the last 5, he's been shooting 16 threes. I like him to shoot at least 12.